Hello.
Hey,
Hey, alright.
okay, I'm back. And the stream, like, restarted itself. So,
Cool.
let's keep going. Hmm. Yeah, previous opponent had a pretty decent deck. 2 Harvest Golems, 2 Unbounds. He didn't pilot it very well, though, unfortunately.
He had a totemic might.
Yeah.
He did not have a good deck. That one card makes his entire deck suck.
Yeah.
Throw everything except the pint sized. We're gonna coin that out. Paladin's not gonna be able to deal with it. We're gonna win the game.
Confidence, I like it.
That's just how pint sized summoner works.
Oh. The record got reset. I'll fix that later.
Yep, perfect. Okay, especially if he does that.
Alright.
Hit master, take out the 1/1.
Okay.
Now, depending on how threatening his next thing is, we Corkron or we Piloted. And then we can slam in Fury War Axe, whatever he puts out turn 4. Oh, Paladin, you are so structured. Well, we just Arathi instead. It's even better. Hold on, let me see. If we can... No, you know what? I think it's time to just trade in the 2/1, I guess. I guess you just Arathi and you trade in the 2/1.
Okay.
Yeah, because it preserves our 4/1. We're not going to be able to use the value from the 2/1 the next turn. And if we Arathi, we already have a weapon out, so we're probably going to want a Corkron or Pilot Shredder. And we have like a super wide board, so you can put as much damage, as many damage in whatever way we want. It's consecration proof, it's true silver proof. Great. This is like the best.
You sound like one of those juice commercials. Like, drink this juice and it's gonna make you like... Okay, so the 2/7. Definitely want to deal with it, that's for sure. The question is whether we run the Corkron Elite into it and then trade.
Well, you have to run the Corkron or else you can't finish it.
Yeah, that's true. And then use the weapon and then one of the tokens.
Oh, actually, no. You could use the weapon instead of running the Corkron in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you know, I'd run my weapon in, the 3/3, the 1/1, the 1/1, and drop the Piloted.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
2, 5, 7, yeah.
Yeah. You can get some value out of the Oasis, but it allows us to save some damage. And we still have 4 things on the board. Consecration is slightly better now, but still pretty bad. Because we're going to follow up next turn with Venture Co. That is okay, I guess.
Wow, value code.
I mean,
there we go.
it's something.
Interesting. There's a lot of ways we can deal with this. We could trade the 4/3 and the 1/2, or we could actually slam, see what we get, and then run the 3/1 in. I actually kind of like the Invest being alive because it's going to give us another token.
You want to keep the 1/2 alive? 1, it's 9. Otherwise, you get 6, 9 from.
What now?
I would Silverhand Knight and trade the 4/3 and the 1/2 in.
Alright.
Because you get more. Because he's shown no ability to deal with a wide board. and this gets you the widest board. It actually puts, yeah, trade the Shredder in. It actually puts something like an expected 10.5 damage on the board, or healing. That works too.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah. So now it puts the same amount of damage on the board. We start healing up, and we save the Fury War Axe and the Slam because I like those things to be saved for the Venture Co. Like, we want to drop this Venture Co as soon as possible.
Alright, that's fine. Just gonna tap here.
Yep, this is all very fine. Okay, not Venture Co, Spiteful Smith.
2 kills in 1-1, go face with Grinning.
Yep.
If you insist.
And then he can wreck us with a Consecration, but that'll be that.
Our Vitality Totem would still stay alive though. Well, maybe not.
No, he'll tap.
Yeah.
or you know, do something, and then it won't be alive anymore. But we're looking at a Venture Co and War Axe the next turn.
If the 4/6 does stay alive, then the War Axe is gonna be an Arcanite Reaper.
Yep.
Really?
That's an interesting choice.
Not sure if I would. Yeah, I guess that makes
Whoa. Value. There's the Slam value. And oh, there's the Blood Knight value.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So I'm gonna
Not
Blood
gonna
Knight.
like this.
Yeah, I'm gonna Blood Knight then War Axe.
Yep, you're gonna Blood Knight.
Glory to the
Yup.
Fedora.
He's not gonna like any of this. This is all gonna be very bad for him. By the way, guys, how's my face? Is it like less laggy now?
Stream is chopping for a few seconds. That's not good.
Look at your broadcast. Is your broadcast choppy, or is it just Twitch doing its thing?
No, everything's fine. You're not even like
Okay, then it's just Twitch.
Okay.
Magic detected.
Yeah. It is a dirty turn.
That's fine.
Um,
Yeah. this, no. That'd be 10 damage. Bring down to 5. Or this.
well, you can't slam it, so that kind of sucks.
I wonder.
If only you could slam it. I might as well. I mean, you might as well just go for value here, right?
Yeah, I would use the. Yeah, I'm okay with taking 5.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so 6/6.
I'm just saying instead of going face and putting him to 1, because that's the other choice. Yep. Nah. I would Argent Commander him to the face
Okay.
and tap. Awesome. Lag is all gone.
All of Twitch is doing that for me right now. It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
I don't know why Twitch just can't fix their bandwidth issues. It's
Twitch has many issues.
kind of like a.
Oh, he has a Fel Reaver. He was just holding on to the Fel Reaver, and now he's like, look how good my Fel Reaver is.
The victory.
Aw, I didn't let me mill cards. Oh well.
Could have milled so many. Could have slammed. Could have played whatever card the slam came out.
Exactly. Cool.
Iggy Dota says, I'm having issues.
What kind of issues?
Because
Sorry.
his previous sentence was about why we didn't go face. And it's because we could play conservative. We had cards, we had health. There was no need to put him at 1 health.
Yeah.
And even if we did put him at 1 health, it's the same. We had lethal the next turn anyway, whether we had him at 1 health or like 10.
Generally, if you're ahead, you want to get further ahead. If you're behind, then that's when you start making more risky plays.
Mm.
Garrosh versus James.
That's pretty good. Let's throw away the Arcanite Reaper.
Victory or death!
Wood axe, yes. That's a great.
It's not so win anymore. It's a little less win than it used to be.
Why? Because of Mistress of Pain? Because it's so good.
Yeah, but more so because of the other 3-drops.
Yeah, the 2/4s, right?
The Spider Tank and the Ogre.
The
Oh,
light
right.
protects me.
Yeah. Well, that.
Let's
We-
do it.
Yeah, hit
Throw
it.
it.
Okay.
Yep, throw it. We're gonna end up trading 2 for 2, probably. He still has a coin. And then the coin stuff now is gonna make us trade to the next turn.
I wonder.
Come on, throw out the coin. You can't just put out a 2-drop.
Yeah, it's quite a.
There's no 2-drop that's good here, except like Loot Hoarder.
I wonder.
Well, we really need to draw into something here. Our turn 3 is going to be kind of lame.
Time runs out on me.
I think he might just hero power the 2/2. Oh my gosh.
Alright. He's playing slow. It's fine, we can't do any damage to him anyway.
Well, I mean, hope we can take advantage of it.
Hey, Blood Knight. There we go.
Glory to the Sindori.
Now don't play a Scarlet Crusader.
Oh my gosh. Well, if he had a Scarlet Crusader, why wouldn't he play it last turn?
He's gonna force something. Yeah. He's committed to this pinging thing. Come on, ping.
Yeah, just do it.
Coin. Play a 2-drop. We'll eat it. Oh, fine.
Ah,
Yeah. Go face, put out the Death Spite.
yeah. Ignatius says it's Adwecta's confident chin takes a lot of bandwidth to broadcast its
I
majesty.
wonder.
I like that. Whoa.
So the reason that we swung that to the face is because we are over weaponed on this deck, and we already had one more in our hand. So we weren't going to be able to use them all on minions in any case, especially not against a mage who we don't want to ever get into like fireball range.
Yeah.
So that's why, given the choice between armoring up and saving the 3 damage weapon versus getting the 4 damage weapon out there with a second charge, it's much better tempo to get the second charge out and to increase the damage by 1 and then 2.
I totally agree. Yeah. Nice.
He had no choice but to feed us, so he feeds us. We have a choice of Silverhand Knights. I would save the fall deck. Because Silverhand Knight is not a card that you would normally save. So I want to confuse him by saving the one on the left and playing the one on the right.
Okay. So he's going to think that this is either a spell, like a situational spell, or something really large.
Yeah.
Or another weapon, maybe.
Attend me.
Whatever it is, he's not going to think it's a Silverhand Knight or anything like a Silverhand Knight.
It's true. How does that give us an advantage, though? How would that change his play? I wonder.
Well, not right now. It'll change its play like 5 turns from now. If we still don't play this overhand knight,
Gotcha.
there's just no reason to play the one on the left right now.
I guess like if someone kept a card like that for a very long time, we'd probably suspect that it's probably execute.
Mm-hmm.
Since we haven't had a chance to really do anything.
Or cleave, or who knows. All right, rampage.
Apple on your head.
Could be anything. Oh, yes, please.
That would be- Alright. Fine. Interesting. So we can't kill. Yeah, we can either trade or we can use the weapon. But using the weapon doesn't really make sense because we would have a 2-1.
No, that's good. I would use the weapon and then go face.
Oh, forcing the ping because of his tempo. But then, right. Wait.
And then you storm one champion
Yeah,
the
okay.
next turn,
You storm-
and he puts this overhand knight out of range.
Okay.
Or you can trade here too. It doesn't matter. You could trade and play this overhand knight as well. It's just that the next turn when you use the weapon, it'll put this overhand knight back into the range of the flame strike. So you wouldn't be able to
Yeah.
do that.
Okay. No, I like this better.
So if you actually use the 2/2 to trade in, I would play the Spiteful Smith instead because we would have a weapon. So your choice is to trade the 2/2 in and play Spiteful, or use the weapon and play Silverhand. The Spiteful play gives you a lot more card advantage. The Silverhand play gives you more tempo. I'm okay with taking either.
You insist.
This is fine.
He's kept the cards on the left since the beginning. The left 3 cards. So it's highly likely that he has a flame strike.
We have many secrets.
He was really quick to play that for not having an immediate follow-up move.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Huh. That's one of the things that you never want to do, right? You want to plan out your turn completely before you make a move. 'Cause,
Mm-hmm.
like,
Oh, okay, definitely not the right order, but okay. So the reason I want to play the Silverhand Knight is that we're getting into Flame Strike territory, which makes Silverhand Knight kind of worthless. But
we could use the weapon, but
yeah, I mean it's fine. Use the weapon, drop the Stormwind Champion, go face.
yeah.
Ruptar Ogre!
Behold the might of Stormwind!
TJ Shipman 44 says all of the mind game stuff seems pointless. I mean, we don't know what
This entire game is mind games.
like because we held the weapon on for so long, he might have not played his ogre or something because he thought it was execute. So
Like the way to gain tempo isn't just to play your cards or whatever, because everyone has cards,
Do.
right?
Yeah.
You're not gonna if you just win and lose based on how good your cards are and how well you trade on the board. It's only gonna get you so far. You can make your opponent lose tempo or lose card advantage with mind games. That's how you win. Like people keep talking about oh, this card against that card, you get card advantage and whatever. Mind games is free card advantage. It's free tempo.
I'm going to
You have to drop the End Master first.
I'm gonna drop the master first. Here?
Not a morning person. I am not a morning person.
So what can he do?
Okay.
Clear it then.
So take the 5/6 into that.
Yeah.
Yep, and then Argent Commander the 5/6.
To Northrend! Victory or death!
Still a terrible flip right here.
Yep. I mean, he's dead if he flame strikes. Actually, no, he's not dead. He's pretty much dead.
Yeah, it's pretty much dead.
You win this.
Alright.
Okay. He took care of that for us. Yeah, so you see that Silverhead Knight, it just never got played. And you don't know how much he played around it, but that's why I wanted to play the Silverhead Knight earlier, is because it kind of gets pointless against a mage afterwards.
Right.
It'd be such a better card if there wasn't such a thing called mage. Or such a thing called Flame Strike.
Alright, I have to take a quick washroom break, but take the chance.
Okay.
Question.
Also, who calls it a washroom? Is that a California thing, or does you grow up in a different country?
No, I say bathroom, but Chris called it washroom, so I caught on. It seems more gentlemanish to say that.
Wait, who called a washroom?
Chris Shokunin.
He's Canadian. Who knows what they call things? That makes sense, because he's actually foreign.
He's actually foreign.
All right. If you have any questions about the Warrior Arena, share your stories. I'm here. And we're not going to be doing another stream until Sunday after this, and that'll be the Arena Coupe. So, Matt Gio says, I think it's a Canadian thing. Yeah, no, I think washroom is like a... Because what do Europeans call it? I don't think it's washroom. I think Europeans call it something different than that. But it's definitely not American. I don't know anyone calls it a washroom. Battle Ooze says, I'm visiting the piss crap room. Yeah. You also do other things in that room, hopefully. Like shower and brush your teeth. Helen 007 says, where in New York do you get haircuts? I'm Asian and I hate my guy. I go to Hakiori? It's some Japanese place. It's like gotten super fancy now. It was not fancy when I started getting haircuts there. But it's pretty expensive. Like, this haircut cost me $70, and I get it every three to 4 weeks. And it's like not that great of a haircut, like when you look at it, but I have a really, really shitty looking skull. So I actually, like, if I just get it at a normal place that does kind of like, short, straight cuts, it comes out kind of weird in the back. So I pitch in the extra money. But it's definitely on the expensive side. And the guy that I do it with, I've been with him for so long that he's made it from like an apprentice to like a master. They have like these different degrees. So when he was an apprentice, it was like a lot cheaper. But now that he's a master, I'm still going to stick with him. What is that place called? It's called Hakori. Hakori? Hazuki. Yeah, it's called Hazuki Hair. Hazuki Hair. And it's on the the lower part of the Upper East Side, close to like Midtown East. Yes, flip out about the cost of my haircut. I know, it's crazy. I've always spent a lot of money on my haircuts. That's what happens when you have a weird skull and you like short hair instead of long hair. I've tried growing it out before. It does not look good.
$50. Alright, I'm back.
Sulin says, I'm moving to the NYC soon. Know any Japanese haircut places that don't charge $70? Yeah, no, there are. Like, I didn't used to, that's $70 with tip, right? It used to be like $35 with tip, and that was expensive. But when your haircut guy gets, upgraded, and then the place goes from like a hole in the wall to like a fancy spa-like place, could find a new guy, but I feel like I'd just stick with him because he's been doing a good job.
Oh my gosh. I'm looking at this chat. You guys really went in.
Oh yeah, I told people how much I just spent on my haircut today.
Wow.
It's probably my most ridiculous expense other than my apartment. My apartment is a ridiculous expense that I have absolutely no need for. And the other one would be my haircut.
Oh.
I think everything else is pretty in line. I don't think I'm like extravagant in other ways.
You asked for it.
You're single in your 20s in New York City.
Lost it all out except the cruel taskmaster.
I'm surprised like most of your money doesn't go towards alcohol or something.
No, so little of my money goes towards alcohol now. It used to, like when I was younger.
When you were
Like
young.
the percentage of my budget that goes to alcohol has just been steadily dropping. One, because I'm earning more money, and two, because it's no longer college. I don't like drink every night.
You used to drink every night in college?
I was in a frat, man.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
I used to be forced to drink every night in college.
No, I see. I was gonna say like, wow, that was the opposite. Now I'm alcoholic. Coin out the pint size.
Coin.
Sorry?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. That's what I thought.
This is the move. It's a mage, so she can actually do something about it, unlike the paladin we were doing against last time, but still.
Yeah.
Good luck out.
Alrighty.
Talon007 says, what fraternity? Theta Delta Chi? Or I think we're only in the Northeast, and actually we're in Canada too. So maybe Shokunin may know. Blood Knight go face.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was gonna go phase 2. 'Cause I'm pretty sure he's gonna trade.
Yeah, because he could have a Shattered Sun, but I never play around Shattered Sun. Just a policy.
Glory to the Sindora.
And even if he does, Cruel Task is a pretty good answer.
Yeah, it is.
Job's done.
Although, yeah. Well, I mean, we don't have anything else we can play.
Crash921 says, I hope it includes a shave and wash too. It includes a wash. It includes a wash before and a wash after. And the guy always offers to give me a massage. But I'm always like, no,
Well,
I don't want a massage.
He
It's
didn't-
kind of weird to get.
He didn't. He didn't deal with it. He didn't deal with
That's
it.
just.
Owner.
Yep, I know.
Alright. Trade.
I mean, would you Arathi trade? You get much more tempo if you injure Blade Master, Cruel Task, and trade.
Well, we can't, right? Because Pint Size Summoner only affects us first.
Oh.
Not like Mech Warper. Holy shit! If
Well,
Pint
if he
Size Summoner
kills
was
the
like Mech Warper,
pint size,
GG.
if he kills the pint size, we can Cruel Task the next turn, or we can just Arathi the next turn. I don't see any reason to affirmatively trade.
Yeah.
I would just piloted Shredder and go face.
Yeah, I was thinking Piloted Shredder instead.
Or hold on. Oh, well, fine. I was thinking of Dreadcore Sailing too, right? Because then you save it,
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
and then you can Cruel Task and Injured Blade potentially for something, but probably not. It's probably not worth it.
Yeah.
It's probably better to like save it for the Arathi.
Goaty Bay, come on. Stop spamming letters. What?
I don't know. He just came in the chat and then he got instantly
Wow.
instantly bad.
My bot is beat.
Oh, come on!
Oh wait, is he gonna do us a favor? Please.
Please. Oh, thank God.
Oh man, that's funny.
Hold on. Before we trade it in, let's think about this. Why did he do that?
He has cards in his hand that would get screwed with a battle cry. So he has like a dark
Yeah.
card or
So then, why would we help him? Why would we not just Cruel Task that and go face?
because he's like, oh well, whatever. I'm gonna play my Spectral Knight now. Actually, if he played a Spectral Knight, I still wouldn't be able to deal with it.
What now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Back to work.
It's maybe greedy, especially because it doesn't actually, help us to do this. But
It's pretty good value for Cruel Taskmaster, though. That's for sure.
yep. Like maybe I'm gonna take the chance that maybe we totally screwed him. Yeah, it seems like we have. Yeah. Look how crappy this is.
Huh. Well, we could do it now.
Huh? You mean trade it in?
Yeah.
I mean, we have to trade it in. We don't have anything good to do. So before we trade, right? Or would you rather play the Arathi? I think we'd rather play the Injured Blade Master.
We'd rather play the, well, if we slam and then we trade it in, then we'll have 3 mana for.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the Injured Blade Master out than the Arathi with a weapon. Because next turn we can play the Arathi and a Dread Corsair. That doesn't change, yeah. Trade the 3-1 in. Play the Injured Blade Master, go face.
Job's done.
So we have like cards on him.
Still talking about haircut. Oh, go to Asian play?
Hey, this Dark Iron is pretty good.
Yes, it is. Alright. We'll tap afterwards, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm okay with tapping. I don't need to extend to an explosive sheep. Don't feel if he doesn't flame strike.
Where do you go to get a $10 haircut? That's amazing. It's very cheap.
Yep.
Okay.
Flame strike.
Whatever.
He gets hard advantage equal. Now we
Arathi, Dread Curse.
Rathi, Dread Corsair. Yep.
Okay.
Try this.
Dupe.
Blood and plunder.
He does something else. We storm one night.
What? Is Toronto similar to Cleveland? No. I don't believe. Wow.
Well, Canada's not that bad,
That
guys.
came out of like, wow. Huh. Not to diss Cleveland. Okay, I'm gonna diss Cleveland. No, it's awful.
Cleveland's like what? The like 25th largest city in America? You can't compare Toronto to that.
Only cheap because it's simple. They just have to shave it all. No styling, no wash. I had a friend whose mom owned a hair shop, and we used to get haircuts there. And basically, she would sit me down, and she wouldn't even ask me what I wanted. And by the time I came out of the shop, my hair would look exactly like her son's. Every single time.
So we can Argent Commander, pretend he doesn't have another Flame Strike, and win the game. Or we can Stormwind Champion and play it safe.
I would Storm Champion and play it safe. Yeah.
Okay. Stormwind Champion, trade the 4-2 in to the 4-4, and then
Use the weapon on the 2/2, right?
use our weapon. Yeah, use the weapon.
Yeah, I don't see a reason to hold on to our weapon. We haven't drawn into any of our other weapons so far.
You can just Fireball or Polymorph ping this 6/6, and then we don't have a very good board.
It's true.
Yeah. That's why I was thinking about Argent Commander. He has a much higher chance of having an Argent Commander than he does. I mean, of having a Fireball or Polymorph than he does of having a thing. Well, this is pretty good for the Argent Commander.
Yeah, Argent.
Hold on. How much? Do we just have like a crap ton of face damage?
Yeah, we do.
8.
So 4, 8, 11.
Yeah. Not quite. We'll stop. Argent into the... Oh, it doesn't work. Because Argent Commander doesn't do 5 damage anymore.
What? When did it ever do 5 damage? Like, in beta?
Last turn.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, we would have to use our weapon. It's the only way.
Yeah, alright.
You still
Well,
have...
let's use our weapon then. Use our weapon, Argent Commander.
To Northrend. Must choose.
Cleveland is... Crash 91 says Cleveland is the armpit of America. I don't know if I'd go that far.
Alright, if he doesn't remove Taunt or Heal, we win.
But, yeah. Not much to do in Ohio, unfortunately. From what I hear. Of course. So we,
Well, we drop a sheep.
okay. Spiteful? Let's see, he pings. Yeah, he hits and then he pings. It'd be a 4-1. That spite would do 6 damage. You get 10 damage in.
I wonder.
I mean,
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
By full tap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all bend to my command.
So,
You call
Oh.
wow. Okay. Ooh. That's actually kind of annoying. Silverhand killed the 4-2 with a weapon.
Yep.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Doopy doopy.
Job done.
Which is fine.
We have 6, 10, 14 damage next turn. He doesn't trade.
I wonder.
Yeah,
I
he'll
mean, he's obviously gonna trade. Hey, it's a zombie chow.
I think I would just kill him. No. See what?
Yeah, take it.
Yeah. See what,
Do we want to trigger the smith or not? I don't think we need to trigger the smith. Yeah, let's not trigger the smith.
yeah, we could. It would. I mean, we know the 2 cards are Dark Iron Dwarfs, and we have a pretty good chance of drawing into another weapon. We have 2 Arcanite Reapers and a Fire Warrocks left.
I'd rather keep the health because it'll become useful when we use it to eat up a dark iron.
Okay.
They all bend to my command.
Go face. No need to cloak anything yet.
For the war chief. For Hellscream.
Right. Don't trigger.
Don't trigger because of Flame Strike pay. Yeah, but we know his cards.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yep. He's gonna dark iron a lot. Wow. That's a sad card for him.
That's funny. Okay, now we'll stealth.
Scarlet attack the 4-2 in. Cloakfield the. I guess it doesn't matter. Well, Cloakfield the 4-6.
Attacked 4-2 into his face, right?
Yeah, into his face,
Right.
and then Cloakfield the 4-6.
Right.
And tap.
Kill this guy. Trade.
Yeah, he can ping, so it doesn't really matter how he trades.
Mhm. Alright. So we did that because he can Dark Iron and kill off our 4-6 with the 6-4 this turn. Because we have information that he was able
Maybe we should have cloaked the 4-2 actually. This way he does get one more thing on the board.
Well, he's gonna.
Yeah, when he does that, he'll get one more thing on the board.
For sure.
You call
Yeah.
that?
Definitely. It's kind of intimidating. But
Yeah, is it?
but this is game, so it doesn't matter.
There's so many outs. That's a warrior. A third of your cards should be outs to have reach. We were just drawing down on our odds, trying to get them into the range.
Yeah.
What's our record now?
We are 5-1 right now. Let me update the record.
Cool.
So for a $70 haircut, How often do you cut your hair? Like one.
Night of fifth. If
What?
every 3-4 weeks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is
It's a major expense.
that. Yeah, that does add up. But I mean,
So guys, you guys should really sub. You gotta feed my haircut habit.
we gotta dress for.
I need like oh actually,
You asked
the amount of subs we have right now can support my haircut. If Merps doesn't take any of it,
Pint size.
we get enough sub revenue to play. Yep, keep the Pint Size is one of so many games already now. By the way,
Yeah,
such a good card.
we lost our first game and we've won 5 in a row. So
Yeah.
you should just put that underneath and say subscribe so that I can get my haircut every month. It's kind of true.
Job's done.
Well, we already have enough for that. We need to push it. We need to push it so that I could get like a haircut and a dinner.
Okay.
Merps is 0% cut of the subs. No. The sub money is going to Merps to get a computer sometime in like the fall. So we need to save up for that. I need a new monitor. Mine is like actually fizzing on me. You play the Pint Size?
Yeah. This is oh man, it's gonna be so bad. It's a mirror entity.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Doesn't matter what it is. It's always going to be bad.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
no way around it.
That's for sure. Ah. Please go face. Yeah. Alright. Blood Knight.
Glory to the
Blood Knight.
Job's done.
Right, so it's not mirror entity, we know that.
Yay! No instant lose. Because you basically have just given him 3 mana if that was a mirror entity.
Yeah. Yeah, it forces us to trade.
Doesn't really. I mean, I guess it kind of does.
I mean, yeah, we can't stay frozen, right? Your weapon at some point.
You know what?
We could go face, that's the only alternative, really. He's gonna trade this in and get a spare part next turn, though.
I wonder.
Like, I mean, our follow-up would just be, we can either play Shield Block and Zombie Chow, or we can play Corcoran Elite and just go face.
It's gonna be really, really stupid, but I want to cork on the 2-1 first. To give him 2-2-1s.
Oh,
If it's a duplicate, before we trade with the 3-2.
that
Which I don't even think we need to trade. I would do that, and then I would go face with the 3-2. Who cares if he trades the 2-3 into the 4-1?
well, he's gonna ping it right and then just go face. And we'll still be frozen.
It's fine, we have no weapons. Cork on the 2-1.
Okay.
And then go face, or if you want, you can kill the 2-3. Your call. I would go face.
Alright, let's go face.
They have no vowels in Rana. Oh,
Ah,
fine.
well,
Fine.
you don't really.
Mech Mage.
Yeah, you don't play around that though. So.
Well, now you make the trade.
Yeah.
Unfreeze us, and then Silver Hand.
Squire, attend me for Lorthamar.
Ready, sir.
Fine, Mech Mage.
You should expect it, I guess. Neck mages are like super common in Arena nowadays.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
annoying. I guess if you're not playing as the mage. Woof.
Perfect.
That's rude.
We wanted to hit.
Argent Commander.
So, no, don't Argent Commander anything. Spread super wide.
Okay. So Jungle Panther.
All of those cards are totally worthless after this turn.
Oh yeah, you're right. He doesn't have coin. But what if he blizzards?
Except for Jungle Panther. If he blizzards, we lose. Come on, look how far behind we are on the board.
Yeah. Okay. Okie dokie.
And then don't attack in. Just like hang out.
Oh man, we're down so many cards. That Blast Mage value. Here.
That's okay.
I am ready.
Sure. Okay, so now we are Commander, right?
Is there really a point? Is it any better than an injured Blade Master?
Oh. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that looks
Actually, it is better than an injured Blade Master.
But we get the we could shield block first. What can we draw into? We could draw into a weapon we can't use. That's the problem. Could draw us into Dark Iron Dwarf. Yeah, it could draw us into Dark Iron Dwarf.
Yeah, let's shield block. You can Archer Commander anytime.
Boop, doop, doop. Just play the Blade Master. Trade both things into the 3/6. We have to, right?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't make a difference because the injured Blade Master is going to kill the 3/2. It'll keep us frozen, and we're gonna draw into a weapon at some point. But he's gonna either kill it with the 2/1 or the 3/5. Either way's bad for us.
Yeah.
It really doesn't matter what he picks.
Yeah. It's gonna hit it in the P. It's gonna get us.
That's fine. It's all the same to me. Okay. Fine. He draws a card. Whatever. We'll just Archer Commander it the next turn.
Yeah, P. Oh,
We lose.
that's gross.
Just concede. There's no point in playing this out. We've totally lost. He has 30 health. We have 3 cards. He has 1,000,000 cards. He's going to gain 2 more, and we can't deal damage to him, and we have no way to remove him. Just yeah.
No, Blast Mage.
There's absolutely a 0 way for us to win this with our deck. So there's no point in playing that one out.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna give it a minute after this loss, though.
Okay. Yeah. So you need ways to like you need win conditions, right? It's either cards, it's tempo, it's lethal. He's going to get cards. He has 2 things preventing us from even knocking him down. He's at 30 health.
Oh yeah, I totally agree with you. Yeah.
So it was actually pointless for us,
He
and we don't have like a Deathwing or anything like that in our
He
deck.
basically needed to have a heart attack and just like die on his keyboard, and then we would win.
So I mean, we survived because the secret was a duplicate, so it didn't matter. But it was the Mech Mage that killed us, the Goblin Blast Mage.
It's what wins. It's what wins games in constructed as.
And it wasn't even like a good Blast Mage for him, right? It didn't like hit all the right things or anything like that. It was just a Blast Mage getting value.
It could have been more disgusting than it actually.
Oh yeah, could have definitely been more disgusting.
The whole thing is that he didn't have to ping, and he got a 5/4 on the board. So that's why.
Yeah, played around that. I got greedy with the damage. I wasn't considering the Mech Mage. I was like, Tinker, fine, on turn 4? That's not like a thing.
Garrosh versus Malfurion.
Toss the Sheep, toss the Stormwind.
Victory on
Keep the other 2.
So Raptor and Imp Master.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
What a worthless Raptor.
That's a good hand.
I smell
Oh, even better.
Great hand. It's the best possible starting hand. It's not really that good.
It's pretty
But
good.
it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Gets the job done.
Let's see.
Now it sets us up for swipe in 80 ways, but gets the job done.
Right. Oh, he's gonna clear it. Or he doesn't have 2-drop and he's just gonna go face. Okay.
What?
Well, we are in the 2-loss bracket, but we're 5 and 2. It's kind of weird. What? Is he what? My brain. Okay. Let's think for a minute. Why would he do this?
Coin out the master.
Wait, why would he do that though? Why would he hero power our face?
I don't know. I don't care. Coin out the Imp Master.
No,
and then
no.
remove the 2-1.
No one does that though. That's very strange. He doesn't have.
And maybe he's setting up the Ironforge Rifleman. Who knows?
Okay. All right.
It just doesn't matter. Nothing he does is impactful enough because we're removing the 2-1 anyway. It's not like we're going to face with the Zombie Chow.
That was just weird.
So we coin out the Imp Master instead of the Scarlet Crusader, not only because it has a chance to grow, but because it sets up a worse swipe into his turn 4. Whereas if we Imp Master into the turn 4 with a, injured Chow and a Scarlet Crusader that's lost its shield, like that's asking for it.
I'm expecting a hero power here.
Shokunin says out of tooth pain. No, I don't know what I did. My back, like my wisdom teeth in the very back, is like super sharp right now for some reason, and it bit into my gums.
Oh.
I think my mouth just got fat.
Your mouth just got
so random.
What?
Because I wasn't like chewing on anything.
That's funny.
This has never happened before. Ow.
What'd you have for dinner, by the way? Was it
Oh
taken?
wait, I fucked up. I was trying to get Thai basil, but I guess I clicked on pad Thai with beef. So instead of getting Thai basil with beef, which is an actual dish, I got really, really, really weird pad Thai. Because you never get it with beef, you always get it with chicken.
What the fuck?
Well, he's setting up for the swipe. We'll give it to him. Scarlet that.
Okay. Okay. Alright, so he wanted to cycle a card. That's still a terrible use. Still a very terrible use of the Wrath, though. I'm just hero power. Alright, whatever.
For the crusade!
Well, this is better tempo. You still get a 3-1 on the board.
Dark end.
I guess he's digging for...
Like, even after he swipes.
Maybe he's digging for a swipe. You don't really waste like that cycle.
The question is, if assuming he's going to swipe, would we rather have a 3-1 on the board, or would we rather have a Scarlet Crusader in our hand and 2 health? I'd rather have a 3-1 on the board.
Yeah, I would too. Yeah, I don't question that play. I'm just questioning his play. Been pretty bizarre.
Yeah, if he doesn't swipe, I would be really confused.
Like he kept 2 cards from his opening hand, so like, and one of them was the Wrath.
Double innervate into a Ironbark.
Oh shit! That would
Which we would need 50% chance luck to be able to deal with.
that would actually. Is he just
Knife, Bloodfen.
Knife Juggler, Bloodfin Raptor? If it hits, then trade everything in. Go face with the 3-1.
I don't care.
Put this apple on your head.
Yeah. Wait, actually, huh. Are we still I mean, we're assuming he doesn't have swipe, right? Because you wouldn't there. So
3-1.
Yeah, one of the 1-1s.
3-1 and 1-1 in.
Yeah.
Join.
And if he has a swipe, he has a swipe. It's not any better now than it was last turn.
Oh, come on.
Like, he's getting that he's just damaging 2 more things by 1. Now, you
Check your
have set up a perfect Starfall, which is kind of problematic.
opponent is drunk or family pet is playing.
If he Starfalls, though, I'll have to give it to him. We played right into that.
It's true. Yeah, it would suck if he Starfalls. It's baiting us for the consecration.
I wonder.
So you clicked on the wrong thing, but was it still delicious? Was it a good mistake or was
Top deck this card. It was good, but it wasn't as good as it could have been.
Okay.
I don't really want that many noodles. Not in a noodly mood today.
You can't call them and just say, "Hey, I want my order thing."
Oh no, I didn't realize it until it came.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good. Okay,
Was that his master plan?
I think so. So
Well,
kills the 2/3, or we can play something first, get a higher chance of daggering something.
I wonder.
well, do we want a spiteful or silver hand?
We want a silver hand because it gives us more daggers, right?
Yeah, but we can't play a silver hand until we trade something in.
Yeah. So probably trade the 1/1 in.
I mean, you mean the 2-1.
Oh yeah, actually the 2/1 would be better. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to trade the 2-1 in, and then you want to play the silver hand.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Great. So now trade the 2-3, the 3-1, and the raptor in with the 1-1.
Nice.
We didn't have to do that. We could have just like in all likelihood, we could have just gone phase and been fine with it.
No, I feel like I like this better. Don't really want to play in 2. Word clears. What if he has Baron Geddon?
The only thing this accomplishes is it keeps the knife juggler alive.
Yeah,
That's the only good part.
it's a value knife juggler for sure.
hmm
We get to
Now he can swipe and actually clear the board almost. He'll leave a 2-1 on the board, which he doesn't care much about.
yeah.
But he doesn't have a swipe, or else he's been playing this really, really, really weird.
He's been playing really weird the entire game. That's why it's been throwing me off.
That's true. He's basically like, I want you to spread wide. And then he doesn't do anything. Like, he played a Sea Giant.
That sounds like an unhealthy sec life.
Why would it be unhealthy? If you don't spread wide, that's unhealthy.
Well,
That's
no,
not good.
but he doesn't do anything, right? That's the weird part.
Yeah, it's true. He should be doing something. What is it? What's happening? What's the spell? Innervate.
Innervate, yeah, innervate.
Innervate swipe.
And then Wrath to finish it off. Oh my gosh, the master plan. Yeah,
This does not look like a master plan right here.
does not.
No, he'll kill the knife juggler.
Okay,
Which, judging by where that came from, he could have done so a while ago and just chose not to.
yeah. That's weird. Alright, what can we do? Cruel
You
Taskmaster.
can cruel task to, but cruel task forces you to just play the Dread Corsair.
Yeah. Which is...
So, and he doesn't have a swipe, so I would actually just slam 4-4 in, trade the, put the 1-1, the 2-1 into the 1-1, and then trade a 1-1 in and play a silver hand. Or a spiteful if you like. No, probably a silver hand.
Yeah, let's go ahead here.
Attend me. To
Ready,
battle.
sir.
Yep, use the 2-2.
Insist.
Like, he does. There is nothing I am more sure of than the fact that this guy has no swipe in his hand.
He's kept the left card in his hand since the beginning. So,
Mm-hmm.
is it an Iron Bark? Why would you keep an Iron Bark?
It better not be an Iron Bark. I'd be so sad if this guy kept an Iron Bark in his opening hand.
I don't-
It could be his legendary. It could be his, like, Deathwing. Like, he could just be stalling for that.
He could-
And he wanted to keep it so that he knows he draws it.
Well, he does want us to spread wide, right? He's like, as long as he doesn't kill me.
Yeah.
Right, maybe we should be putting more minions on the board. Baiting for Poison Seed Starfall. It's funny.
That's fine. He's just spending 2 cards to kill our 2 cards.
For the crusade!
Alright.
Oh, that's what he kept. And, okay, I can see why he didn't play it. We had like the perfect answer to
Oh,
this
yeah.
guy the entire way.
Sure.
Oh, I'm so sad for this guy. Just all small stuff. Alright, he's gonna kill off the 4-1.
Waits for no one.
Yes, you kill off the 4-1. Oh my god, really?
What is going on? My brain. My brain. Alright. 4-1 kills the 2-3. Trade the 1-1 and the 2-1 into the...
No. The 4-4 kills the 2-3. He still has no swipe. He's not willing to hit the 4-1.
Yeah.
Why would you give up a perfectly good 4-1 like that?
To battle.
Now you, Spiteful Smith and you Cruel Taskmaster and you trade a 1-1 in.
Okay.
They all bend to my command.
Back to work.
Doesn't matter.
To battle.
Like, he doesn't even have damage on us.
If you insist.
I don't know what's going on now. This is the weirdest match
Alright.
in a while.
This is now lethal. He has to do whatever it is he's waiting for. We've gotten our damage in before Deathwing. Like, what is he going to do? Because the thing is, all of the bombs that are below Deathwing doesn't have a board-clearing immediate impact. And if he had Baron Geddon, it would have been played before this.
Oh. Kept that since the second turn.
Boy, doesn't he wish he could. The 4-1 now.
Wow. It's like, oh, hey, look, my brother played in Arena. And it's 5-2. I'll help him out. And play the rest of his Arena for him. He's gonna be so proud when it's 6-2. Nope. Crash921 says,
Man.
OMG, y'all still playing the same druid. He takes a very long time for his turns, I have to say.
What?
Seems like he's trying to figure out, like, what the...
We
crap.
don't have lethal on
You know
board.
what these two guys are? It's Savage Roar and Force of Nature.
Well, let's shield block first. See what we draw.
Wait, okay, let's see.
Yes, we have lethal. Let's shield block first and see what we draw.
Okay.
Alright, let's just Arcanine Reaper. But drop the Dread Corsair.
Blood and blood.
This is like,
They say like, hey look, we prevented lethal too, just in case you had a weird combo.
To battle.
Matt Geo says he's trying to figure out the weirdest way he can play his turn. That sounds about right.
If you insist.
this is like out of the...
Clear his board! Yeah. Could have also gone for the trigger the Smith kill.
Yeah. Alright. 6 wins.
Tato says he's only played Hunters before.
Maybe he's just not used to playing against a warrior. I mean, warriors are kind of a rare breed nowadays.
Still, the way he was playing wasn't good against any class.
No. He wasn't.
Okay.
It's secretly Merps. He's drunk.
Oh man. Wait, hold on. I need to get a napkin and then another Coke.
What's the napkin for?
Get us.
Oh, another druid. Of course, that's exactly what we wanted.
Victory or death.
First, so I throw away everything here.
Okay, so in case it's not obvious.
Yeah, throw away everything, right?
Yeah, we're keeping the Arcanine Reaper and the Dark Iron.
Okay. You got it, boss.
Hey, that's a curve.
Yeah, it is.
Whoa, what the heck is Merbs doing finishing an arena run?
He's on vacation.
Wait a chow. Merbs just finished an arena run from his like vacation like cabin or wherever the hell
Yeah.
he's at.
Yeah. He was playing yesterday too, I think.
Yeah. Well, he sucked because it obviously wasn't more than 3 wins, or it would have told me.
Job's done.
Yeah, but you gotta give him like he's probably like completely sauced right now. So
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of an antisocial thing to do though. Like, hey, let's do something fun on vacation. No, I'm playing like gonna get drunk and play.
I'm gonna get drunk and play first.
He's like wearing his wife beater. It's funny.
His girlfriend is feeling emotionally beaten up inside.
Oh god. We won't go there. 2-3 goes into 3-2.
So the Murloc, drop the Master, go face. Says, was he playing a druid? No, we did not queue up against Merps.
No. Oh man, yeah. We couldn't have ended his run either. Because it, like, if it's like 4 wins, I think it tells you. So. Claw? Yeah.
Cool. This Dread Corsair is actually not awful.
Control Taskmaster, huh?
Nope, this Dread Corsair is actually not awful.
Yeah.
Blood and plunder.
Let the dark in.
Don't swipe me, bro!
Yeah, swipe would be pretty good, yeah, for him.
Ozzy's me says, this is like a Coke Zero not with this hand. I just finished the Coke Zero. I want some calories, man.
Tazdingo. Yes.
Interesting. If we only had one more token. Silverhand pass here.
Yep.
I wonder if we just hedge and run one of the guys in. To set up our 4-4.
Well, if he swipes, he's gonna swipe the 4-4.
True.
So I'm not sure what you're hedging against here.
I'm hedging
Oh,
against...
you mean so the Corcoran get finished at the next turn? Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, okay. Run a 1-1 in.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
You should be a manager.
For the super suspicious move. You had 2 1-1s, you choose to run one of them in. That's like, it does not get more suspicious than that.
That's when you say oop, right? It's like, oh, nope, made a mistake. It's not what I planned to do originally. Okay, so we'll probably Argent Commander this turn. Run the 2, right, into the Spiteful.
Could Cruel Task the Corcoran and it'll kill the 4-6.
Yeah, but you lose the Corcoran. Whereas here, we're just getting rid of targets for swipe. Either way is fine, though. I mean...
Okay.
Yeah, what does saving the Argent Commander buy us, though? That's the question.
So you're going to put the 4-1 into the 3-3, and then Argent Commander and trade the 2-2 in? Or 2 of the 1-1s? Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine, yeah. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
To battle.
It doesn't mean if he doesn't kill the Argent Commander, we have a really good Cruel Taskmaster target.
You insist.
Since he didn't have a swipe as he showed the last turn, I would have kept the 1-1s and traded the 2-2 in. Just more flexible damage, although you do lose out on the Cruel Taskmaster ability.
You should hero power here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's what we want.
Or he could be like that other guy, Hero Power Face.
Next level.
Corcoran Elite is going to get some value.
Shokunin was like, He was setting up for the cards that he would top deck. That's what he was doing.
So look at Cruel Task, Pint Size, and John actually liking. Actually,
Huh?
oh man, I want to get the Pint Size out, and that would get the Pint Size out and have equal tempo on the board. But the Korkron Elite is much better card advantage. So I may just Korkron Elite and Jungle Panther. Yeah, I just Korkron Elite and Jungle Panther. Korkron Elite into the 2/4, force him to take more face damage if he wants to remove it. Put out the Jungle Panther.
If you insist.
He can't use his hero power forever
Yep.
to clear up board that is.
Does he have a Starfall and he's just been holding it?
Where shall I strike?
That's totally fine.
Alright, our Cruel Task is going to get some value here. We win.
And that's 6, yeah. Perfect.
Back to work.
I wanna kill the beast.
Victory!
If you insist.
And the Arcanine Reaper to the face!
Guy definitely played better than the other guy.
I can't. If you know what Hearthstone is like, you play better than the other guy. That really must have been someone jumping on like his friend or brother's account. I don't know how else he'd be at like 4-2.
Some kids playing like Hearthstone, wherever Merps is having vacations. Like, hey kid, like I'm really good at this game with Infinite Player. Just let me show you how it's done. It's like, are you sure, mister? Oh yeah, don't worry about it. It's like, you're having trouble. No, trust me.
The steps of the story involves 1, Mervs being wasted and around little children.
Alright, 7-2.
Force of Will 87 says he was so thankful that you weren't a mage that he played badly on purpose to thank you. I hope that's a thing, because I rarely play mage and Taladin in the last like month.
If that's the case, they should just, whenever we see anybody. Wow, speaking of which, it's taking a really long time for us to find a game. Not take this long. We were 7-2.
Well, we got a shaman. Alright,
Versus Thrall!
toss the silver hand.
Doomhammer! Victory or
Would I keep the pint size? Yeah, I'd keep the pint size.
Yeah, in case there's nothing to axe, right?
Yeah. Not that it's bad to just put out an axe, but you prefer not to.
Yeah.
You prefer to 2-3 the other way. Pint size summoner and then axe whatever comes out.
Okay. Oh, hello.
Ho ho ho!
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Zombie chow!
Yeah, we're gonna be able to protect our. Play that.
Yeah. If you play a zombie chow and your opponent don't, it's like a 33% chance auto win. And then you guys play for the other 60 whatever percent of the time.
Wow.
So your pint size and you go face.
Turn 3 dark.
And if he doesn't have an axe, he loses. He does not have an axe, he loses.
Oh.
He like loses really, really hard.
Alright, so Dark Iron with 3 kill off the money.
Yep. Yep.
you call that a win?
GG.
Oh man. Scarlet. Fine.
Well,
Hold the fight side.
taking a lot of face damage.
He does gain 5 health though with 1.
Hmm.
I would just Scarlet here, I think. Or we could Raptor.
Yep. Scarlet go face.
Yeah, Scarlet.
Nap, Scarlet go face. He's gonna play a mech and kill the zombie chow.
Yeah. use the axe.
Bloodfend injured, go face. Why would we stop going face? The axe just slows us down.
Oh, okay. Well,
Because he's gonna eat something anyway.
yeah,
Right? Like he's gonna kill something.
yeah. I was thinking about like when we have full shield.
Yeah. I don't care if he eats something.
Join or die.
He's like, haha, suck a goblin blast mage. That's what you get for not clearing me.
Please don't play a card you can't possibly have. That would suck.
Okay, so
Is that game?
Yeah.
I think that's game. That's lethal.
Join or die.
all right. That was
Sometimes games just work out. By the way, another victory brought to you by Pint-Sized Summoner.
yeah, and it's been pretty clutch for us.
I don't know why people say that card sucks. It's a high variance card, sure, but it's like a Death Lord, right? It doesn't suck. You don't want to pick it, but that's more because of the RNG of when you draw it and when you have to play it than it is because the card itself is bad. And other RNG cards like Crackle, no one seems to mind. And like super RNG cards like Unstable Portal, people like are actually really like. I don't understand. It's all RNG.
A worthy opponent.
Garrosh versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
It's me. Alright, we'll kill.
Toss it all except the Bloodfin Raptor.
Okay.
You do not coin the Bloodfin.
Yeah. It's an age, 1 second.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Alright.
More axe, I suppose.
Nope. You just play the Bloodfin.
Yeah.
Huh?
What?
Well, I guess we're trading it in.
Yeah. Jeez.
Actually, hold on. We have the coin. He has 4 mana the next turn. No, we play a Blood Knight and we go face.
Okay. What is he setting up for this? By doing this?
I don't care. If he slows down, we Silverhand Knight twice and then we win. He can't slow down.
One mana Frostbolt. Yeah, but he still can't play.
Yep.
Really? Okay, so now.
Alright, so now you coin out the Silverhand Knight,
Uh-huh.
and he's going to have 6 mana to play a spell, which I would still not care about. I would still go face.
Yeah.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Job done.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, now we blink. It's time to blink.
Right. 4/4 kills the 3/2 Dark Iron into the 3/5.
I would Cruel Task and Jungle Panther
Oh. Cruel Taskmaster.
instead
Got it.
of Dark Iron.
Okay.
Because he wants to get us damage down. Yeah, you have to kill the
To battle.
3/2. That just has to be done. Yeah, like he wants to get damage on us. I don't know why, because we can heal up.
I can fix anything.
What is happening? Is this like just the night of people being drunk?
Could be. We could slam.
Doesn't do anything.
So we trade the two.
Nothing like actually does anything. Because we need to kill the 1/2. Like I guess we have to slam to like actually kill the 1/2. That seems like a waste.
Well, I mean, maybe he's been going face because he's been trying to set up Flame Strike. Because next turn will be Flame Strike. I don't want to leave him with a board.
Well, yeah, you obviously don't leave him with a board, but the question is, how do you not like? You mean you're going to slam and try to draw something? I would make the 2 trades in Silverhand.
Okay.
Like one is not a trade, right? Like one is just the 2/2. But yeah, because he has to Flame Strike.
Right.
Attend me.
He does.
And this is like,
Yeah, if he doesn't.
it's okay value, right? It's like 1 1/4 of a card.
It's fair. If he doesn't Flame Strike, we're just gonna win.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay, so we just win. It's like, whatever, great. We slam a Dark Iron and we win.
Right, slam, Dark Iron.
Oh god, are we sure that he doesn't have a Flame Strike? Because we could Dark Iron the 4/4 and then play an Imp Master. If he doesn't have a Flame Strike, then we really do win. Whereas if you slam a Dark Iron the other one, we still just have, 2 4/4s on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so if we
Actually, I'm okay. I'm okay with the slam and Dark Iron. Yeah, slam first. Maybe it'll be an Arcanite Reaper.
Pilot
not.
better. All right.
If you insist.
Yep.
He's like,
We're
yeah,
giving him effectively the same Flame Strike.
like Flame Strike, yes. You're just holding out for more value. Fine.
Join.
No, he's desperate. He doesn't have a Flame Strike.
Yeah.
We can extend now. It's the ultimate desperation play.
We have to play Stormwind this turn, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And we just clear his board.
Behold the
Yep.
might of Stormwind. To battle.
Card advantage.
Rebels, you can't play anything threatening.
Come on and jam. Welcome to this land.
And we have we've drawn no weapons yet. We still have 5 weapons in our deck.
Is Verb still playing?
Yes! We get a sheep!
Verb. He's still playing. Nice.
Nice! We win now, man. We have a sheep.
Okay.
GG. We definitely piloted. We definitely Imp Master.
Question is,
Um,
Juggler.
No, there's no need to Knife Juggler. I would just pilot it, Imp Master, and tap. Like, just because he's desperate doesn't mean we have to go all in. We're not desperate. Look how much attack we have on this board.
Yeah, it's true. Weapon.
Well, now we Knife Juggler.
Put this apple on your head.
We need to pop the shield, I think. We have 5, 6, 7, 11 damage, bring him down to 4. Pop the shield.
Well, let's Bloodfend first.
Trade the imp.
Trade the demon. Don't trade the sheep. Trade the demon. Full face. And tap.
Let the dark in.
Now he's one Arcanite Reaper away from losing.
Yeah. Yeah, I got.
And he needs that Flame Strike. And we have another ping. Good, now he's a Death's Bite away from losing. And he still needs that Flame Strike that we really don't think he has. Otherwise, it's like the most slow-played Flame Strike I've ever seen in the arena. He deserves this value.
So the demon is 1 mana, and the sheep is 0 mana. So that's the reason why.
Adwick has a sheep fetish.
And
Kinda.
has a sheep fetish. Why?
I have a goat fetish.
What?
But sheep is good too.
Okay. The fetish doesn't usually mean that you like to eat it, by the way. Just saying.
Well, fetish just means you like it for no good reason. That's all fetish is.
Okay. 9-2.
No, I mean, we're doing well with this deck. This deck isn't really that great.
It's not.
It ended up we ended up getting enough to make it like barely curve out, but that pint-sized summoner has been getting us so much value.
I wonder if the meta is softer because of possible spring break.
Toss it all.
Even the injured Blade Master?
Why would you keep an injured Blade Master?
Because it's the 4/3 trades with the spider tank.
No.
Okay.
You want 2s. Or 1s. Or 1, 2, 3s, right? Like, you're going to get your 3 back. We have enough 3s. You would only ever keep a 3 if you either already had a 1 or a 2, or if you have, like, almost no 3s. So... Okay. That works.
Well, did you...
Yeah, no, that works. No, I was thinking about pointing out the Blood Fund, but there's no point to it.
Okay.
Because we will coin out the Imp Master if he puts out a 2/3. Okay, so now we would just trade.
Trade and Bludgeon Raptor. Or... No, trade Knife Juggler.
No. Yeah.
Trade Knife Juggler.
Yep.
Okay.
Because you want to be able to Imp Master the next turn. Because we can't, like, we don't have a 4 to coin to.
Mhm.
It's clobbering time.
Okay.
Well, so he doesn't even know what he's going to hit. Yeah, I would definitely Imp Master and go face.
Yeah.
Imp Master on the left.
I am not a
Alright, fine. Go face.
Catch!
Oh, for the possible explosive shot?
Yep, in 2 turns.
Okay. Gotcha.
Oh, come on!
Well, if he's gonna try to hit it, of course, so we just have to use it. Wow, card value.
I'm not even try to hit it. Oh, come on! Alright, well, we coin out the Arcanite Reaper to hit the Yeti. And then we can drop the Corsair, use the 1/1 to kill the 4/1.
Oh. Right. It's gotta be here.
One says he can still miss. Yeah, he missed the target that was the wrong target. Like, he targeted the one that we wanted him to target, and then he missed it, and it hit the one we didn't want.
He got rewarded for his badness. That's how it works. Welcome to Hearthstone, ladies and gentlemen. This is
Not
exactly...
really his advantage. He just doesn't know our strategy. He just really doesn't know our strategy. That's the good thing about the Warrior. You never know the Warrior strategy. At any point in time, he can go one of like 5 different ways, depending on his deck and his hand. And Other classes usually show their strategy by like turn 3, 4.
So Jake's strategy is, how does my opponent know my strategy when I don't even know my own strategy?
Mm-hmm.
To my side.
That's why you build a deck that's capable of all strategies, and then you just pick the one as you go.
Okay. Huh.
Well, you kill it with your face, and then you just drop the Spiteful Smith. Because the Silverhand Knight plays even more into that Unleash.
Yeah.
And you're already going to have a bunch of little stuff. Why?
At the
What?
dark end.
Why would you not put it on the far left?
There's the 1/1 that spawn here.
Huh?
The 1/1 spawns here.
Yeah, but why would you want that?
Oh, if we put it on the far left, he hits that. Oh, okay.
You always put the big things on the far left. And the opposite. I mean, you always just put the big things on the far left. That's just how you avoid pretty much everything in this game.
Well played.
Well played. Concede.
Well played. Well fought.
Was he waiting for us?
He was waiting for us to acknowledge that he appreciated what we did. Because come on, we had strong plays throughout, alright? And the RNG wasn't even favoring us.
Alright. Double digits.
Like, we held the coin to coin out a 5-drop. And we still got the tempo and the board, right? We played things in the right order, we drew good cards, we had a Dread Corsair that he must have just been like, oh, Recognize Reaper, Dread Corsair, that's game.
Raver asks, why always big things on the far left?
It's because Explosive Shot or Betrayal are the two things you generally play around, and they all are better if bigger things are on the side than in the middle. So, if you ever get a big thing and you don't want to like think too hard about it, just throw it to the far left or the far right. And we already had a big thing on the far right, so assuming there's little stuff in the middle, you toss it all.
Yeah. Rogue is coming.
Rogue, the Warrior's worst nightmare.
It's a bad.
This game is going to be decided 0% based on what we do,
No, yeah, the
and 100% based on what the Rogue draw. Zombie Chow again. Zombie Chow like 5 games in a row.
It really helps.
Like Zombie Chow and or Pint-Sized Summoner and or Knife Juggler just wins the game for us so often.
Really?
What?
Okay, we're not gonna.
We take it, we play the Pint-Size.
Situation, I wouldn't even play it.
This Pint-Size is going to do nothing for us, but he doesn't know it.
Okay, so maybe he wants to.
He doesn't know this Pint-Size is absolutely worthless.
Yeah. Coin SI.
Nah, coin Perditions would be awful for us.
Yeah. Wait, why would you coin and then just hesitate?
Yeah, coin Perditions, there we go. He's trying to figure out the order, and he did it in the right order. We Jungle Panther.
Yep.
So we're actually 2 of 2, and he just got a weapon now. So he hasn't really gained cards on us, but he has gained the tempo. But he has used the coin also. So use the coin, you should gain the tempo. I'm still feeling good about this. He essentially gained a slightly stronger version of his hero power with the coin.
Something needs tinkering?
Yeah. That really sucks.
Trade it, play a sheep, tap.
No, this forces the weapon to come out. He plays a 4-drop.
Yep.
We can answer with Arcanite Reaper. Or, if it's small enough, we can just drop the Spider.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's fine.
No. We cork on that.
Okay.
For the war chief! For hell!
You're afraid of the Eviscerate, right?
No. This is just what Corcoran's for.
For Hellscream!
This is just the best place to possibly use Corcoran. Reaper later. We're in it for the long haul. He didn't start that fast. He couldn't. We put him on his heels with a zombie chow. There. Yeah. So he's gonna... Okay, so now he's gonna get the card advantage back. But that's fine. We can just Spiteful Smith here. Because he can, like, assassinate, but it won't get him anywhere. He would have to eviscerate. And he could eviscerate the Silver Hand, too, for the same effect. So he's going to end up with cards. He's trying to watch his health. We have no ability to burst him down right now. Next turn is 7. We have nothing to do then.
Engaging TC-1
Good.
mental dislocator.
Yep. He eviscerates. He could always do that. Nothing we can do about it.
Yeah. Do we Reaper the 3/3?
Yeah, we Reaper the 3/3 and drop a Bloodfen. We'll claw back a little bit of card advantage. So he's going to have effectively 5 cards to our 4 cards. He's going to be up a little bit.
They are bend to my command.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah. Could Knife Juggler and see if we can kill it.
Yeah, Knife Juggler, Silver Hand. We probably can kill it. It's a risk we have to take. So he's not a rushdown rogue. He's a sit there rogue.
Oh.
Kill the 4/5. But a sit there rogue means he has sprint, so we're going to need to push face like now. Like regardless of what he does here, he's going to use his weapon to do that. He's going to be down to 14. We just start slamming face with everything we got from this point on. The only reason we didn't go face before with our weapon is because the 4/5 would, like, if that became a 4/4, I might have just gone face with the weapon. But the 4/5 was going to kill the 4/4.
Yeah. So he's thinking about... He's debating whether he needs to kill the Knife Juggler now. With his face.
So many.
I mean, he has to, unless he has some other way to kill it. If he can backstab it, he would obviously backstab it immediately.
Of course.
Okay, now I'm scared. Oh.